Hey, Flashback! Woo! So, you voted last week, and we had a total of 231 votes. Let's see if we can try and beat that next week. Let's try for at least 250. In last place, we had Bogles, which that's really sad because it's been in for about a month, and now it finally gets the boot. Yeah. In second last, we had Liquid Metal Saheeli with 40.
Just barely beating
just edged it out. And in second place, we had Elfolution with 63. And in first place, we had Fairies with 92, which is pretty interesting. I was not expecting the control deck to win when there's two combo options.
And they were even kind of in standard together.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's like a Battle of Lorwyn cards. We're also, it's also worth noting, we're kind of running lands from the same cycle. Like, I have Secluded Glen and you have Murmuring Bosk. I mean, they're not even remotely alike, but you do have to reveal
a specific creature type.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So, next week, as per usual, Elfolution and Liquid Metal Saheeli will return. Bogles will not. Sad. And your other options are going to be Grishelbrand, which we had 3 or 4 people comment on last week's video that they wanted to see that again. So that's in there.
There it is in the voting.
And Goblins. So those will be your choices. They'll be there. Now, there was a little confusion when I said last week for people in the comments to suggest decks for us to do, because well over 50% of the suggestions were decks we've never done before. This series is only for decks that we've done before that we're coming back to revisit.
Yes.
So no like green-white fairies or, I don't know. It's not really a thing. But, so do feel free in the comments to suggest decks that we've done before that you'd like to see again.
Yes.
And, we will take at least one of those into consideration for next week's voting. Alright. So that's all the nonsense out of the way. I'm challenging, so I'm going to go first, and we'll see you in Game 1. Alrighty, Game 1. Gonna show my hand. Oh, I didn't sort this ahead of time. Doing. Your turn.
And we've got those.
Okay, so I'm going to lead off with a Dark Slick Shores. Cast an Inquisition of Kozilek, targeting you.
Well, you can see a Blooming Marsh.
Yep, can't get that.
And a Verdant Catacomb.
Nor that.
And a Thoughtseize.
Can't get that.
And a Treefolk Harbinger. Noble Hierarch. Salt Formation. And a Collected Company, which is the only card you can't get.
Well, can't get those.
I guess, yeah. Lands too.
Okay, so these are the options, huh? I guess I could have just said leave your hand on the table.
Yeah.
For the style points there. What don't I want you to have? I think
this is the Thoughtseize, because otherwise it's probably just going to be returned.
Yeah. Do I Thoughtseize your Thoughtseize? I think I'm more worried about Assault Formation. So I think I'm going to take Assault Formation. Because that's something I can't really kill with, like, Dismember or anything if you land it. So, yep. To you. Doran, at least, I can, like, trade with, potentially, or deal with in some way.
Draw for turn.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think my Game 1 matchup is quite as good against you, but post-sideboard it should be okay.
Blooming Marsh. I think we're going to go Noble Hierarch.
Sure.
Go.
And untap. Draw a card. Let's go for a Polluted Delta. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Try Treefolk Harbinger.
Gonna crack Polluted Delta. Going to 19. What do I fetch with that? Probably... I think it's safe enough to go find a swamp. Basic swamp. There's one right at the top.
I think this is the only swamp you have.
Yeah. Ooh, no! Wait, no, I don't have that particular dismember in my hand. And I think I'm going to cast Spellstutter Sprite, countering Treefolk Harbinger.
Wah.
Because I control one fairy.
Control one fairy.
Continue.
Burnt Catacombs. Crack. We're gonna go find a swamp.
Sure.
And Thought sees you.
You got it. Collective Brutality, 2 clicks, and a Fairy Conclave.
Oh, well, I think it's going to be the Collective Brutality.
Take 2 damage. Or lose 2 life, I suppose.
17. And gonna attack for 1.
18.
Go.
Just like I thought you had another 1-drop. Like, that would be kind of poopy.
Oh, 1 drops.
I'll attack you for 1.
6.
How do you like it? Hey, play a Fairy Conclave. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Smithbind clicks are a little off from
Draw for turn.
getting cast.
Burnt Catacombs. Crack that going down to 15.
Yep.
Finding just a basic forest.
Okay.
Eventually. Right on top. Of course it was. And we're going to go for Collected Company.
You may Coco.
Figured if you drawn a removal or a counter spell there, I'd have been pretty annoyed.
I don't really have any that can deal with that. I guess
know
there's a couple. There's a
mana
couple leaks. There's a couple mana leaks. Spellstutter, even if I drew another one, wouldn't be able to do that because I can only counter for 2.
That's a pretty terrible 6, in all honesty.
Goyf's good.
Goyf's good. I mean,
So
the rest wasn't.
So I have sorcery, land. You have instant, creature,
Sorcery
and
land.
enchantment. Right? Assault formation.
Oh, yes.
So 5. 1,
Never
2,
mind, that
3,
Goyf's
4, 5.
A lot bigger than I thought
Pretty
it
big
was.
boy. Let's use this one. And this one. 5, 6.
Enter go.
Yeah, it's a pretty large boy. Oops. Draw a card. Well. I'm playing Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. So you also now have black mana.
Yeah, my swamp can tap for black, or it could tap for black.
Exactly.
Actually, I guess it doesn't give the tap effect, so it's just a swamp still. But I have a forest swamp. Didn't even need to fetch it out.
That's true. What do I do here? I think I will pass the turn.
Untap. I'll keep. Draw for turn. Let's go for Courser of Crufix.
Yep.
Let's reveal first. Ice.
Pretty good.
Windswept Heath going to 16. And attack you for 7.
Well, I'm going to put this in front, and then I'm going to Mistbind click before damage, championing the sprite.
Well, crack this, going to 15.
trigger on the stack, of course.
Let's find Murmuring Bosk tapped.
Sure you don't want to get like an untapped land, pay 2 life, and have it immediately be tapped?
It's tempting, but I think you're going to pass.
Okay. You gain a life, which is nice.
16. Revealing.
Ugh.
Boy.
Those are so big.
And yeah. Tap my lands.
Yep. I guess you could still cast stuff if you have anything.
Yes, I do have a Noble Hierarch. I do have some Noble Hierarchs.
Which is why I didn't do that on your upkeep, because I figured denying you, 3 mana when you could just play another land and
so now you have
tap 3
another
anyway.
one of those.
I do indeed.
So, I think I'm going to path this one now.
Okay.
Because otherwise you could champion that one in response and then counter the path with Spell Sprite, even though it would be countered anyway. As weird as that would be.
This is kind of strange. Okay.
But a misbind under a misbind would be a little bit annoying.
Not sure how I'm coming back from this game. I don't have any main board sweepers, and Goif's a little too big for any of my spells to handle.
Yeah, Dismember, not going to work anymore.
That's certainly not doing much. We'll play I'm gonna say this in the language that it's in. Abgelaging Schlut. It's a secluded glen. We'll reveal that misbind click that you know about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best thing is you can't even prevent me from casting.
No, I can't.
2 Noble Hierarchs.
Pretty sure I've just lost this game. I don't think there's anything in my deck that can deal with this. It's 16. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
One sec.
You're going to cast it on the upkeep.
I think I am. Nah, I'm not.
Draw for turn. Revealing an overgrown tomb. So, we'll play that as my land for the turn.
Yep.
17. Abrupt Decay.
Ugh. Okay. Just go bad to worse.
Goif.
Yep.
7.
Okay.
You're going to activate... I guess you can't activate the land in the chat. Oh, no, you could.
Yeah.
Using itself. I mean, do you want to?
No. I could trade a land and a click for 1 Goif, I guess. Is that right? Do we have our numbers right?
It's a 7/8, so I don't.
Oh, wait.
so.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 Exalted Triggers.
2
right.
Exalted Triggers.
Yeah.
Not this turn, anyway.
Block. Click it.
Enter go.
Okay. Draw a card. Yeah, that's entirely useless. 17. Take 10. Backswing. least 10, probably 12. I have one out that I can think of, and I think I have to play to that. So we're going to activate Conclave. Beat in for 6.
Beat in for 6. Well, they're both flying, so go to 11.
And then I'll play Liliana of the Veil. To do that, you just sack a Hierarch. You have
one card
in hand. Trying to think if I know it. I don't really need the thing that's in my hand either. Or do I? If I play to my out, I guess I do, technically. So, in that case, sacrifice a creature.
Double Hierarch.
And then we'll play a tapped water grave, pass the turn.
Untap.
Now, if it's not clear, my only out is Cryptic Command.
Drop.
Assuming I can survive this turn, which is not that likely.
Temple Garden, 12.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna throw 12 damage at you.
You could. 12?
12.
Not hitting Lily, I assume?
Nah.
Go to 6.
Abrupt Decay Liliana.
Yep.
Enter go.
Okay. I guess I can survive another turn. I suppose. You have no cards?
No cards. Jazz hands.
Matt's on top. Ah, it's so bad. I have no way to deal with this in my main deck. So take 7. God, I have to leave this back even? And chump block? Yep, pass turn.
Untap.
Let's be a masochist.
Draw for turn.
Should just concede.
Windswept Teeth, 13.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing.
5 6s. Sorry, there's 6 7s now because I have a planeswalker.
Oh yes. We don't
don't have a 7, but I think it's unnecessary. So then I'm obliged to do that, and we'll take 2. Go to 4. Get back this.
Oh, I guess there's a Doran on top.
Just more rubbins.
The Collected Company.
Yep. You actually have to reveal all of these, I think.
Do I?
I think so. Not that it matters. I mean, you're not going to lose.
I don't think I would have to. That's 6. Well, let's get a Doran.
Yep.
And a Fiend Hunter. Excellent Sprite.
Well, this was the worst beating I think I've ever suffered.
That Sprite really likes being under creatures.
Yeah, definitely. Good?
Yeah.
Draw card. Oh yeah. Tap Secluded Glen, and I will Inquisition you. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Crack Windswept Teeth. Going to 12. I'm going to find a Plains for my library.
Sure.
Go to 13. I guess I should shuffle.
Doesn't really matter. This was a grade A beating.
Seems that way.
Well, like I said, pre-sideboard, I can't deal with anything that has power or toughness
Drop
over
turn.
5. And even that I can barely deal with.
Merman Bosk. Go to combat.
Yep.
Beats.
Yep. I'm not even going to do the math. All right. So that was game 1. Thank you. And we will see you in sideboards. All right. So sideboards, which is where I think I might actually have a chance. So gonna obviously bring in these damnations, especially the Russian ones because they're Russian. and they're awesome. I think I like 2 surgicals just because if I happen to get like an Inquisition away Doran, then I almost completely win the game unless you decide to Glittering Wish for
basically
the other one.
You have to Glittering Wish that or have Assault Formation.
Yeah, it seems like this would be a decent matchup for it. Doomblade, go for the throat. Way better than Dismember, especially against Goyfs that can get huge. And actually, we can get maximum Goyf with these decks because I have tribal enchantments in the form of Bitter Blossom.
Bitter Blossom.
Relic of Progenitus, kind of boring.
But do we have artifacts?
Smuggler's Copter.
Right, Smuggler's Copter.
Yeah. Duress is bad. I
got Spellskite, too. I have them, too.
Yeah. I think I like also putting in Sower, just because it's a pretty good swing. Like, if you play a Doran, I'll just take your Doran, or Goyf even. Like, if Goyf somehow gets as big as it was in those games.
In that game, then.
So cards I'm going to take out for these. I'm going to take out Liliana, because it's really bad when you have a bunch of 1-drops to sacrifice.
Yeah, Noble Hierarchs.
Yeah. I'm going to take out 1 Spell Stutter, because oftentimes, even if I'm on the play, if you just have like a Hierarch on your first turn, then you've already gone past Spell Stutter being useful on the second turn. Snapcaster Mage, which I'm basically taking out because I'm also taking out these Mana Leaks. Collective Brutality hits pretty much nothing, and I'm going to take out 1 Copter. I'm bringing these.
As for me, I have far less to take. So Duress and Thoughtseize, pretty obvious. May as well fight their discard with discard. And Abrupt Decay hits all of his things pretty much, so taking those.
Doesn't hit Click. Mistbind Click.
Mistbind Click, I guess, yeah. The only creature it doesn't hit is the Mistbind Click.
Yeah.
And as for what I'm taking out, Nyx Fleece Ram, and a Corsair.
Alright. So, have a sideboards, and we will see you in Game 2. Alrighty, Game 2. Here's my hands. Go ahead.
And I've got those.
Okay. So, much like last time, Darkslick Shores, Inquisition.
Well, you'll see. Burned Catacombs. And a plane. See, you could have done it again this time.
I know.
Shifter, Doran, Flag Company, Fiend Hunter, and Assault Formation.
These are all pretty good. You don't have a 1 currently. So, gonna take Formation. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Burnt Catacombs. Crack that, going to 19.
Yep.
Finding a Murmuring Bosk.
You got it.
Revealing Doran the Siege Tower.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Gonna play. An Abjulegion Schlut. Revealing Mistbind Click.
Yep.
And let's go for another Inquisition. Another Spanish Inquisition. Here's the question. What am I more worried about? I think Goyf.
Yeah, he'd be a 3/4.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Plains. Skin Shifter.
Yep.
Enter go.
Mr. Skinny Shifter. Let's see. Well, we'll play another Secluded Glen, revealing Mistbind Click.
Yep.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
And your draw step, cast Vendilion Click, targeting you. Oh. Well.
Do you want to give me a land?
Yeah, I think it's got to be Doran.
Bottom?
Yep. And you draw a card.
That's just... That hurts.
I mean, you have that hierarch.
No, I was more talking about... Here's Murmuring Bosk.
Oh. That's kind of funny.
And... Hierarch.
Yep.
Attack you for 2.
Jeez, do I want to trade this for a skin shifter?
Without Doran, he's not really that valuable to me.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, you have a lot of ways of fetching a Doran. It does become a 4/4. You know, I'm legitimately tempted to block this. Nah, I'll take 2. 18.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, I will suspend Ancestral Visions. Do you have that dice with the number I could borrow? And I will attack you for 3 in the skies.
16.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, I think we're going to Collected Company.
Yep. Can't do much about that.
Here's Goyf.
Ugh.
Last one that, it's the last one.
So you have sorcery, instant, creature,
Enchantment.
So,
He's a 4/5.
already a 4/5.
Sucks only hitting 1.
Meh, it's a pretty good one to hit.
2. It was the last one revealed, too.
I'll take 2. Go to 16.
Turgo.
End of turn. Flash in a spell starter sprite. Untap. That goes to 3. Draw a card. Plain Island. And I will... It's 4... Attack you.
12.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
On your upkeep, there's that click.
In response, I'm going to Path Vendilion click, because I really don't want that coming back.
Okay. Go fetch a land. I think a swamp at this point. And so, yep, champion the sprite.
And have nothing to spend that mana on. Tap down.
Okay. Continue.
Draw for turn.
That's a 5 now, right? Instant, creature,
yes,
land,
instant,
enchantment, sorcery.
5/6. No.
Enchantment, land, creature,
Right, you have the
instant, sorcery.
Yes. We had the instant before, because Collected Company found it.
That's true.
We just did our math wrong then. So... swing. for 6.
Swing for 6. Go to 10.
Well, are you not blocking?
I'm not blocking.
Make it 9.
Yep. So 7. Total.
Enter go.
Untap. That goes to 2. Draw a card. It's decent. Attack you for 4.
8.
And Russian Damnation. Not even gonna try and pronounce what that would be. So, destroy all creatures. I get back Spell Starter Sprite. For no value, but
no value.
It's alright. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. One card in hand.
1 card.
Burnt Catacombs crack going to 7.
Yep.
Finding my swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And Inquisition you.
Cryptic.
It's a cryptic, huh? Ugh. I really don't want you to have a cryptic.
You also have a Thoughtseize?
I do.
I mean, that puts you to 4.
It does put me to 4. I was debating which one
not all
to
that
lead
bad.
with, but...
It's essentially like I lightning bolted you, sort of,
Yes.
in my blue black
Go.
deck. Untap. This goes to 1. Draw a card. Attack for 1.
3.
God, do I even want to play this land? Yeah, sure. Urborg, Tomb Yawgmoth. Pass turn.
Yeah.
I was like
Untap.
debating, like, do I actually want to give you access
Draw
to
for turn.
that many black? But that's okay.
Skin Shifter.
Yep, that does block.
Go.
Untap. Ancestral Myself.
Yep.
Draw 3. Well, those are pitiful. Draw for turn.
That's the best
That's a
news
little
I've heard
better,
all
I
day.
guess. It's a little better.
I don't like that last bit.
Well,
Like that
this
the draw 3 was pitiful.
this is probably never going to happen. But we'll suspend another one. And then I'll
Cards
play
for days.
Polluted Delta.
For days.
And just cast a Smuggler's Copter. Pass the turn.
Ugh. I don't like Smuggler's Copter. Untap.
He does get through the 2/2 bird mode.
Draw for turn.
That's a relief, at least.
Well, as sad as this is, we're going to go like this, making white, going to 2.
Alright.
We're going to Fiend Hunter that spell Sprite.
I'm gonna crew this in response.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Do we attack? If you have another creature, it would be the end. You don't have a man land currently, correct?
No. I do not.
Swing.
Okay. So, basically I just need to draw a creature. I think I'll take it.
Make it 4 damage.
Yep. Go to 3.
Overgrown Tomb tapped. Enter go.
I'm gonna crack this. Go to 2. Just the thin, because it's gonna be very important. I guess
we'll get an island.
I guess yeah. Technically, if I get an island, then that works out nicely.
Or a Borg.
So this has to be a creature. If it's a creature, I win. If it's not a creature, I think I just lose. Give it a really good shuffle. Okay. Untap. That goes to 3. Told you that'll never go off. Draw a card. Well. Let's see. If I've thought about this correctly, this does work. Dismember the Fiend Hunter.
Oh.
I get back that. I will crew the copter and attack you for 3 in the air.
Dead.
Draw a card, discard that. Woo! Okay. That was by the skin of my teeth right there.
Oh.
So, that was game 2. I don't think I'm going to really change much about my sideboard plan.
I don't think me either.
So, we'll see you in game 3.
That was amazing.
That was really good. All right. Game 3. Show your hand.
We're working with those.
And for me, these cards. All right. Let's do this.
Temple Garden untapped.
Yep.
18. Noble Hierarch.
You got it.
Turgo.
Draw a card. That was kind of timely. Dark Slick Shores. Inquisition.
Well,
I've had that every game, I think.
I think you have.
Like
Verdant
that
Catacombs.
exact thing.
Verdant Catacombs. Spellskite. Corsair.
Oh. Interesting. I mean, I guess Corsair. It is the one that's the most worrisome.
That was my card engine.
Yeah. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sweet. Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
Crack that, going to 17. Let's find... Overgrown Tombs tapped.
Okay. It's only one tomb.
I guess. An Overgrown Tomb.
It's not a mass grave.
A Treefolk Harbinger.
Okay.
Who will find a door in.
Yep. That's annoying.
And put it on top. And I think we'll attack you for 1.
19.
Turgo.
Untap. Draw a card. That's not terrible. Well, don't really want to play this land, but I will. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, and a Copter. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. We're going to go for green, black, white.
Okay.
Dorian the Siege Tower.
You got it.
And 4.
Take 4. Go to 15.
Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. It's a little late to the party, but Inquisition.
Which one do you want?
Doesn't matter. Then...
I mean, luckily, by putting Dorian on top of the library, I'm kind of immune to that.
Yeah, I know. Tap Watergrave, and I'll pass the turn.
End of your turn. We'll crack Verdant Catacombs, going to 16. I mean, we don't really have to, because it can tap for black. But, you know.
Yes.
Let's find a Murmuring Bosk. Untap. Draw for turn. Eight.
Go to 7.
And your go.
Untap. Draw a card. That kind of works. I suppose. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Land would have been nice, though.
Keep. Draw for turn. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 9.
I'm gonna go for the throat Doran. So, taking a whopping 0 damage, and I'm gonna surgical extraction Doran.
Oh. So Doran gets exiled.
And then I get to search your hand and library
There's no Dorans
for other
here.
Dorans. And you only have 3 in your main.
Yes.
So. Wow, these sleeves shuffle so much nicer than mine. I think because they're newer.
Yeah, you've kind of merged the newer greens we got with the older greens.
That just happens over time. And I'll take 0.
Yeah, it's a whopping 0. Windswept Teeth. Crack that, going to 15.
Yep.
To find...
Could also tap that for a black.
Yes, I could have tapped that one for black too. A plains.
Alright.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that was the worst land ever. Dark Slick Shores.
Good timing.
I
mean, I've got a really threatening board at the moment.
You really do. I mean, you can get in for 1. That's no joke. It's no joke.
I mean, yeah, you are at 7. That's 7-turn clock there.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. You better. We're going to cast a Noble Hierarchy.
Oh man, you've doubled your clock. Oh no.
And attack for 2.
Go to 5.
It's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. A little late for that too. Do I do it? I think I do. Damnation.
Boom goes the dynamite.
For 3 0 power dudes. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Not the most
Draw
exciting
for
damnation
turn.
in the world, but...
No. Pretty far from it. Greens.
Yep.
Just spell skite.
You got him.
It's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Yeah, I guess. Exclude Glen, reveal Click,
Yep.
and we'll suspend an Ancestral.
It's pretty good.
It's okay. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ugh, we're just not getting good draws here.
Tell me about it.
Murmuring Boss tapped.
Sure.
It's your go.
That goes to 3. Draw a card. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Just give me a
Draw for
Stealth
turn.
Stud or Sprite or something. Come on.
I mean, That'd have been good in a lot of cases, but here's a Tree Folk Harbinger.
That's pretty bad.
It would have been good.
You can fetch a land, I guess.
You know, I don't want a land or another Tree Folk Harbinger, so I'm just gonna fail to find.
Deal. I'll take it. It's kind of funny.
And your go.
Alright, that goes to 2. Draw a card. Oh boy. An island. Pass the turn. At least I have lands now.
Untap.
I just have nothing to do with them.
Draw for turn. Verdant Catacombs.
Quite the game.
Oh, and a 14.
It's quite the game.
Finding a Murmuring Bosk.
The
tapped.
excitement never stops.
And it's your go.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd actually resolve this, but now I think I probably am going to. Oh, come on! Another one? Yeah, pass turn.
Oh, come on, something good.
Did you get something good?
Greens. Assault Formation.
Cryptic.
Damn it!
Counter and draw.
I mean, I figured you had Cryptic Command, but there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah.
Your
I
go.
was actually tempted to counter this just to draw a card, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's
Now
not
I'm
very
drawing
threatening.
3. So, 1, 2, 3, and draw for turn. Well,
Did that still not get us out of this very entertaining match?
that's just strange. Well, we'll place a Secluded Glen, revealing click.
Yeah. Yeah, that click's doing a lot of work.
God, this is ridiculous.
He's got all those lands untapped, and that's the only thing he's done. No fairies to champion.
Just ridiculous. I mean, so can I... Yeah, I guess. Okay, well, it gives me some hope.
Are you debating, like, casting the Mistbind click, and then in response to the champion
clicking
trigger, activating... Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? I was expecting activate Smuggler's
I'm just going to
Copter.
say this. I have 2 of these, right? That's not a fairy, so I can't do it.
Yeah, well, it's not even a
Oh,
creature.
just to get in, yeah.
I was thinking, like, play Mistbind click in response to sack crew.
So I think I can if I had 8 mana, which I currently don't. But if I had 8 mana, I think I can play one, put the champion on the stack, and then champion the one that I played with the other.
That
one.
would be an option. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, that gives me something to do when I get to 8 mana, I suppose. But until then, Ancestral Visions. Let's see if that one resolves too. At the rate this is going,
Probably.
maybe. Copter.
Nice.
Copter.
And you remove the other ones, so you have all of them.
And let's make sure you don't get another assault formation.
Well, you can see Pet
Yep.
and a Fiend Hunter here, and I think there should be one assault formation in there.
Is it just one?
Should be.
Yeah, I think it's just
You
one.
can double check, but pretty sure there's only the 2. Glittering Wish.
I can chain these copters. It's amazing. I can put a fairy in a copter, in a copter, in a copter.
Impressive.
Okay. That's all I got. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
This is a weird game. This is a really weird game.
These planes.
Yep.
I'm going to attack you for 0.
I'll take 0. Going to 5.
Sure go.
Untap. 3. Draw a card.
I shouldn't be tempted to just cast this Fiend Hunter because it has a 1 power.
Yeah. Do you have to use it? I guess you could exile your Harbinger. That's kind of funny.
I guess it is a May, so it's not completely horrible. Pretty horrible.
It's not great. Let's see. I'm going to cast Vendilion Click, targeting you.
Which one of these removal spells do you not want?
Well, the Fiend Hunter has power, so I think the Fiend Hunter.
As sad as that statement is.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
Well, draw for click.
Yeah, draw for click. Not for turn.
I will attempt a Cruocopter.
Yeah, you have a crude copter.
And I'll attack you for 3 in the air. Drawing a card.
Yep.
And
11.
discarding a card. Misbind Click.
Exciting.
Yeah. Very. And pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
And yes, I know better than to cast Click into a 2-for-1.
I'm going to tap this Murmuring Boss for black using your Ouroboros.
Sure.
I'm going to duress you.
Gonna duress me?
Hey, it was something.
That's true. It is something. Do I care? No, not really.
I mean, you have the board presence, so that Damnation doesn't really do much. But Doomblade can just be redirected, so I guess Damnation.
Okay. Probably right.
And is your go.
Still not gonna champion. Untap. That goes to 2. I might resolve this. Draw a card.
Just a glittering
Are you
wish.
kidding? Really?
Just a glittering wish. That's all I need.
Oh, man.
Even though it'd be just really tempting to just get Maelstrom Pulse for the Smuggler's Copters, even though that wouldn't be right.
Oy, oy, oy. Cruocopter.
Yep.
Attack you for 3.
You didn't want to crew different Copter this time? Go to 8.
And I still have to discard something.
Oh, yeah, so 11 still.
Yeah. I think Doomblade.
Now 8.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I'd say so.
The other thing I was tempted to take with the rest.
That's you.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Well, you can take your 2 life.
Yeah, I will. Go to 3. Take that Path to Exile. And then
My
I will
forest
pass
is the
the
most
turn.
superior card. Untap.
And on your upkeep, I will cast Misbind Click, Champion Vendilion Click. Tapping your lands.
Tapping my lands. Draw for turn. Forest.
Yep.
Am I... Well, I guess I'm not dead in the air.
Not unless I draw another creature. You gonna attack me for 0 twice?
Yes, I'm attacking for 0 twice.
I think I'll take it. Go to
All
3.
your things are in the air, so they're not really doing anything.
True.
It's your go.
Untap. That goes to 1. Draw a card. Huh. Let's see. You're at 8? No, I can't do anything super fancy. Let's see what you drew. Yes! Did something.
I mean, at least it wasn't a glittering wish or something. That's been
true.
important.
Then I will attack you for 4 in the sky.
Go to 4.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
And on your upkeep, I will cast Misbind Click, championing Misbind Click.
I can even wait till I draw a card to decide whether I get that or not.
I suppose that, yeah, okay, I'll wait till your draw step just because it's
Draw.
It's fancy. So that, unless you want to cast something, I guess. If you can cast it.
I'm going to add a white.
Yep.
Ow. A black.
Yep.
Ow. And a white. Ow.
Go to 1.
Go to 1.
So,
yeah.
So good?
That's the...
Okay, so it's cool how this works. Misbind Click champions this Misbind Click, taps all your lands. The champion gets me back Vendilion Click, which I will target you. Can't take that anyway, so you may have that.
I think, can't you?
Non-land card.
Oh, it is non-land.
Anyway, yep. Continue your turn. I will take
0.
Good.
Yeah. Not even just going to kill the Tree Folk Harbinger.
Woohoo! Draw 3 cards. And draw for turn. It is worth noting those were also pitiful, but it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter because you had Surgical Extraction for all of the... just the deck, basically.
So just for fun, I'm going to smuggle, I'm going to smuggle, and I'm going to smuggle. And then I'll attack you for 7.
Dead.
Woo! All right. So those are some weird games, I must say. You whooped me in the first turn. I don't even remember what happened in the second game.
The second one
was really close, and this one was weird.
You needed a top deck removal spell or creature, and you got it.
Yeah.
And then this one, Surgical Extraction, did all the work.
Yeah. Yeah, it served me pretty well. So, that was this matchup. The Fairies deck will be returning next week, and it'll either be against Elfolution, Liquid Metal Saheeli, Grishol Brand, or Goblins. Make sure to vote, and we'll see you next week, and on Friday.
Bye.